Okay, so here's a story that Marcus shares that would have been perfect for yesterday, but unfortunately I didn't see it yesterday. But we're sharing it today nonetheless, and the margins are kind of shitty on this. I apologize in advance, but it's a really kind of spread out article, and I apologize for that. But we'll go to it. So conservative and liberal veterans groups launched lobbying campaign to end the forever wars. On Tuesday, two political veteran groups, one on the left, the other on the right, announced a new lobbying campaign aimed at ending America's forever wars. In a video tied to the announcement, Dan Caldwell, the senior advisor to Concerned Veterans for America, a conservative veterans group, and John Soltz, the chairman of Vote Vets, a liberal vets group which aims to get former service members into office, laid out their plan for a lobbying campaign aimed at changing policy on how the United States wages war. Though they're usually bitter rivals, the two groups say they found common ground in trying to end the myriad of conflicts that fall under the global war on terror, what are colloquially referred to as America's forever wars. After almost 2 decades of fighting what is now America's longest war, it is past time we re-examine the status quo, Nate Anderson, the executive director for CVA, said in a statement. So that's the conservative group. That's the conservative group saying that. Here's what the liberal group says. It is clear that the politicians in Washington needs a push when it comes to rebalancing war powers, and that unless they get it, these forever wars will continue. That's why, even while we disagree on many other issues, we are joining forces on this one. The coalition we formed and the combined political strength that we bring will change the debate and the political dynamic. So amidst our veterans, they're showing us what we've also seen in the world, and that is people all across the political spectrum. People on the right, people on the left, they all want to end our endless wars. That's something that the progressives and the libertarians have in common. That's something that the anti-establishment conservatives have in common. That's something that even some fiscal conservatives have in common with progressives and other lefties. We all want to end the endless wars. Pretty much across the political aisle. That's something we all have in common. One of the things that helped Trump win was he campaigned as a non-interventionist. It was a lie. We all know it was a lie. But he campaigned that way. So a lot of people thought, hey, my son or daughter, they're going to come home. He's going to end these wars. He didn't. But he said he was going to. A non-interventionist platform is connecting with people. That's why Tulsi Gabbard has so many different types of people that are drawn to her. Progressives, libertarians, people in the heartland. People are tired of our endless wars. And now you have two different veterans groups coming together who are on opposite ends of the political spectrum, according to the designations of their groups. But they're coming together and they're saying, we're sick of this. We're sick of this. And you know who has seen firsthand the most cost? Veterans. They've seen their colleagues die. They see their colleagues going on another tour overseas, and they're wondering, why the hell are we still over there? What are we doing? We should have never been there in the first place. That's what veterans see firsthand every day. And they're coming together, and they're saying, hey, we disagree on a lot of stuff, but it's time. This needs to be re-examined. This is broken. So there is across the lanes, across the political aisle support amidst our veterans to end these wars. It's time to end the economy of war. It's been time.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you wanna know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you wanna know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make